Hi, welcome to this video, Dave, which is on one of the true great traders of all time, George Soros. Not only is he one of the most famous, he's obviously one of the most successful as well, with his quantum fund having a truly outstanding performance under his leadership. And here we're going to look at what can we learn from George Soros to help make us better traders. And I think the first thing that any person studying George Soros should look at is his theory of reflexivity. If you study the theory of reflexivity, then you will actually understand how and why markets really move. I mean, it's a fantastic insight into why booms and busts occur. And I can actually remember reading it for the first time back in 1987 when I saw it in his first book, read it, and I thought this is just fantastic. Because what it does is it really brings the market to people to see it as it really is, which is a human market. And what he did at the time was, he was saying that technical analysis makes the presumption that all known fundamentals are immediately discounted by the price action. And he said this isn't true. And the reason it's not true is because the traders in a market have the ability to actually move the fundamentals themselves with their biases, okay? So it's not just news and reaction that's moving a price, it's the bias of the investors and their view that is actually very, very important. And that actually it makes sense if you think about it, in that prices, when they're moving, the news is discounted, you could say, but is it really? Because all the investors have got a bias from what that news was, which they'll carry on. And it means, if you read the theory, that obviously you cannot predict where markets are going to be going next. And it's like Soros said, the idea of prediction totally contradicts the way I trade. He just doesn't believe it. And I think a lot of traders could learn the fact that prediction is really a waste of time in trading. Doesn't matter if it's in Forex or anything else. You should never be predicting. You cannot predict human behavior because humans are very unpredictable. Obviously doesn't mean you can't win. It just means you're trading an odds game. Okay, so when you're on the net, you read all these people telling you that they're going to predict the future with some software program. Take it with a pinch of salt. I've said this in numerous other videos. You don't predict. If you want to predict, you're going to lose money. So I would definitely say go and get the the books from George Soros. Read up on reflexivity. It really brings home how markets, the overwhelming driver behind price is the mass of humans who are unpredictable. And it's really good. I can't do it justice, obviously, in this short video. I think it's up there with Dow theory in understanding how and why prices really move. And anyway, you should go and read it. What else about George Soros? Well, one thing I like about George Soros, when you read the books, is his terrific courage and conviction in trades. He just has that courage and conviction, to really go for the big trades with total confidence. He's got such belief in what he's doing. And also his variation of bet size. You read a lot of nonsense on the net about the optimum amount to bet per trade is 2%. I've said it in other videos, that's utter rubbish. If you want to make money in any market that's odds-based, you should be varying the bet size, being bigger in terms of when you see a really good trade and the odds are in your favour, or when you're doing well, and betting less when you're not doing so well. If you vary your bet size, you will increase your profit potential at the same time, decrease your risk. Another thing with George Soros is, he would look for contrary trades. So he was always looking to bet on the unexpected. And I think that's one thing that, as a Forex trader, it's always a good thing to do. And I've seen it said by another trader, it's Bruce Kovnar, if a trade suddenly goes and no one's expecting it, okay, you get a breakout, no one's expecting it, that is probably going to be a good trade, okay? So go and bet on it. In terms of Soros, I think one thing we should say about the guy is not only is he a great fund manager and a great thinker, But also, he's a great human being. And a lot of people seem to think that fund managers are just all greedy and out for themselves. He has committed, a huge part of his fortune to those less fortunate, and he works actively in his projects to make people's lives better. So I think, yes, he is a great trader. He's one of the greatest of all time, but also he's a great human being. And in conclusion, I would say, go and read his theory of reflexivity. It's really good. Obviously, it's a very short video, so I can't get the full impact of it across to you. But read it, and you'll see markets in a different light after you've read it. Okay, thank you very much for watching me. Take care. Have a good day.